So what we're going to do over the next 45 minutes is we're going to talk about some, not all, of our most popular products. Rosytha is going to tell you our story, how we came into the business in a moment. Like a lot of people in our business, they came into it because of the products. Some of the managers that we have in our business, and we've got, well, we've lost count on how many managers we've got now, but some of those managers started off as customers of the products. And because of the results they got with the products personally, and because of the interest they got from other people that also wanted to purchase the products, they decided to join the business and build a business, and that's how a lot of our income has been created, from people that started off as retail customers. What we're going to do first, then, I'm going to hand over to Rosytha. Rosytha is going to introduce herself, tell you why we came into the business and how we came in, and then she's going to talk about a set of our favorite products, and then she'll hand back to me and I'll catch up with you in a minute. So over to Rosytha. I'm just going to put it on speaker view.
I'm glad you yawned then, Robin, and not as soon as I started speaking.
Tell me, can somebody just put their hands up, because all we can see is Robin, but can you just see us? Yeah, okay, good. Okay. All right.
Hello, everybody.
Oh.
Hi. It's so nice to be back with you. I've had a little bit of time out, as you probably know. And for those of you who don't know, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my story, if you like. And over 27 years ago, we started with this business. And as a result of mainly, I had a problem called irritable bowel syndrome. Had a very sensitive stomach. My digestive system was way out of kilter. I wasn't working very well at all. I always had to plan a journey to where the nearest bathroom was. I won't go into any more detail than that.
Don't need
but,
to.
Doctors at that time didn't recognize irritable bowel syndrome. They just put it down to stress or whatever, which I'm sure that was possibly a sort of a trigger, if you like. But anyway, cutting a long story short, I tried all sorts of things, and then someone approached me with, it wasn't the same as this, but it was yellow like this. Where is it? Can you see that?
You can see the picture.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, then. I'm asking them, not you.
All right.
Oh dear. You can tell we've been married a long time.
You can tell where this is going, can't you?
Listen, it gets better as it goes along. Okay. So it was a yellow bottle. It was a square, fat little bottle. We've still got some. In fact, I've cut the tops off and planted aloe plants in them, of the ones that we've got. So one time I'll bring one to show you. It's really nice. Anyway, cutting a long story short, after about, I would say probably about 5 or 6 weeks, I realized that I didn't have the problem that I had. I realized that I was able to go out without planning things. I was able to eat foods that I couldn't eat before. And to be honest, I thought, it can't be that, it can't, because I tried everything else. So I stopped taking it. And lo and behold, I had the problem back. So I've been taking this for over 27 years, just a little amount, small amount. And it's just absolutely changed, not just my life, but my family's life, Phil's life, our whole life, because I am so passionate about this product and the other products we've got as a result of that, because it's given us so much. Most foremost, it's given me health. I'm 80 this year, you know, and I'm full of energy, and I've got a problem.
So have I got a problem?
Anyway, it's a happy problem. So I just want to talk a little bit about that, and I've written this down because I'm not a very good presenter, but hopefully you'll find it a little bit interesting. So a lot of people have heard about aloe vera, but they don't know, they're not aware that you can actually drink it. And you can, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 aloe drinks in the range, which I'll whisk through quickly in a minute. But it actually supports the digestive system, and it promotes the immune system. So it boosts your immune system. And my goodness, don't we all need that at the moment? don't we all need that? You know, because even though we think we've got over the worst part of COVID, a lot of people have been left with problems because of COVID. And we still need to be aware and be careful. I firmly believe anyway. You can maintain natural energy with this drink. And our gel is 99.7% full of aloe vera. And it's hand filleted. They don't use machines to fillet it. We were the first people to have the coveted Aloe Science seal of approval. And that was a major boost. We were absolutely thrilled, you know, which told us that our aloe be drunk by so many different nationalities. Also, it's packed with a powerful host of vitamins, enzymes, amino acids, everything that you need on a daily basis. It's also vegan and vegetarian friendly. So this is the one I started taking, but then they brought others out now, which I sort of, whichever's on hand really. We've always got some in the fridge. It's best kept in the fridge, and it tastes better when it's a little bit cool, a bit like a nice wine actually, a nice white wine. Not quite, maybe not actually, but anyway, this is our nectar, okay? This is one of the ones it's got extra vitamin C, obviously, because it's got cranberries in it. And cranberries, as most of us know, is very, very good for the urinary tract system. So it keeps all that sort of thing, helps all that sort of thing and supports it. Packed with phytonutrients and vitamins again. It's got a natural, aloe's got a natural cleansing ability. I'm just trying to think what that little wiggly thing, worm thing that we've all got inside us. We don't all, oh.
Tapeworm.
No.
Not tapeworm.
No, we're not. Oh, Graham, I love you.
Our intestine.
Yeah, you know, anyway, that we've got these villi, and apparently they get clogged up with, you know, chemicals in our food, and our food's grown with chemicals, and they get clogged up. And what aloe does, it gets rid of all the rubbish that clings to that villi. You know, there's like little, I don't know, like little brushes, if you like. And it clears all that away so you can absorb your nutrients from your food that you should be able to absorb. And we can't unless, if we drink aloe, then yes, we can. And cranberries provide a blueprint for healthy urinary tract, as I've said. Then we've got this one here. This is peaches. Oh, lovely. Sunshine in a glass. Can you see it? It's aloe infused with the flowers of sun-ripened peaches. It's absolutely delicious. It really is lovely. It's lovely to have as a fruit, if you like, a glass of fruit juice with your breakfast or your dinner or whenever, you know, or with ice. I did perhaps with a bit of lemonade or something if you want a long drink. You know, you don't have to just stick to just a little dose of aloe. It makes a fantastic long drink if you add, you know, something nice to it, anything you'd like to add to it. It's also got the taste of, kids love it actually. This is fantastic for children, the peaches. And the next one that I'm going to talk about, they've all got the same goodness. They've all got the same vitamins, enzymes, amino acids, everything that your body needs. And they all have the same effect in that they cleanse your system so you can absorb your nutrients as you should do. I've been drinking that now for over 27 years. And I cannot remember the last time. My immune system is so strong, touch wood. And that's not just down to luck. I've really protected it by drinking aloe every day. And I just feel so full of energy. I sleep well. I climb up ladders, I paint, I wallpaper, I garden, I walk, I swim. We've got a pool here and we swim every day. Just fantastic, full of energy. This is the most recent one. This is our mango. This is absolutely gorgeous too. This is what we've got here. It's just like having a carton of mango. It's better than having a carton of mango from the supermarket, obviously, because supermarket mango has probably got vitamin C in it, but it hasn't got all the other benefits that aloe has got with it. Okay. What I suggest you might try thinking about what we were saying earlier on. You've actually got me thinking now, because I would imagine if you liked a little tipple of gin or vodka and you've been really good, then it would be very nice to have some of this in a glass with some ice, a slice of lemon, and maybe what I've just mentioned.
Sounds like a rum
Okay.
punch.
Why not treat yourself? Why not?
Exactly.
And you know, it is absolutely delicious. I'm having to look at my little notes. I know this off by heart, but I've just been out of things a little bit, so I'm just making sure I don't forget anything. But Phil will follow behind me anyway, won't we, darling? You usually do. Okay, this is one that I drink as well on a regular basis. I have got damage to my spine at the bottom and also my neck. So this is fantastic for anybody who's got aching joints. It's got important ingredients in it that doctors prescribe: chondroitin, glucosamine, MSM. That's got that in it, plus the power of the aloe. I mean, the synergy that works together, it's just absolutely fantastic. It's also brilliant. I knew there was something else. Brilliant, particularly for people who want to keep fit, go to the gym, sports people. You know, obviously they could get very achy. And it's also fantastic. We take it with our argy, and I'm going to speak a little bit about our argy later on. So we put our argy in with this, and my goodness, what a boost. It really, you can actually feel it like hitting you with energy. It's absolutely fantastic. Okay. One more drink, I think. Yes. This is Fabex. If you're getting tired and you need a bit of a boost, this one has got no 0 calories, 0 carbs, sugar-free, rich in B vitamins. It's enhanced with amino acids and electrolytes. And I don't know if you all know about electrolytes, but living in the Spanish sun, heat, when we perspire, ladies perspire, no, well, ladies glow. When we glow, we're losing electrolytes, okay? So we need to boost our electrolytes. And this is our Fabex. And as I say, it's got no calories, no carbs. So it is very, very good for you. It's gluten-free. And there is another one that's got, we haven't got one here. This is the only one we've got in stock. It's got guarana seeds extract in it, and also essential B vitamins. It's fantastic if you just need a boost, or if you're a sports person and you need that boost when you come out of the gym. Okay, I'm now going to hand over to Phil, my better half.
So tell me, do ladies glow and men sweat?
Men sweat, no, men perspire, men sweat, ladies glow, and horses.
No, horses sweat, men
Oh,
perspire, ladies glow.
Right.
Thank you, Robin.
And
You
here's
are
the-
such a, that's the other one.
That's the other one.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Okay. So, so the aloe vera drinks are the reason we came into this business. If it wasn't for Rosytha's IBS and the results she had with it,
My bowels.
we probably, I mean, we were looking for something at the time, and you know, this stood out as an obvious route that we could be interested in, especially when we saw the marketing plan and how much income we could create promoting these amazing products. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the daily care products, the personal care products, starting with our tooth gel. Now, this product, I always say this, and I would challenge anybody that's not already using this tooth gel to use it, use half a tube of this, and then try and go back to what you were using before. Okay, this product is probably my favorite, one of my favorite products. Notice I say it's a tooth gel it's not a toothpaste. The paste is abrasive. Gel is totally 100% non-abrasive. And apparently Sensodyne, I'm not here to knock other companies, but it is a fact, they are the second most abrasive toothpaste on the market. So it wears the enamel away. This doesn't. The other thing, the thing about this tooth gel, there's lots of good things about it actually. First of all, it's very, very high in aloe. 37% of the content of this tooth gel is aloe vera. There's more aloe vera in this tooth gel than our competition have in their aloe vera drinks. Seriously. In fact, aloe vera is known for all sorts, it's known as the healing plant, and it's known for all sorts of, we're not allowed to make claims, but it helps with cuts and burns and grazes and all sorts of things. And we actually had a customer years ago, not long after we started, who didn't have a lot of money, but they had already purchased this tooth gel from us, and they had a problem with athlete's foot in between their toes. They had skin sort of coming off, and anyway, to cut a long story short, they actually put the tooth gel in between their toes, and it got rid of the athlete's foot. Because there's so much aloe vera in there. I mean, this is just amazing. It's got a lovely mint flavor, and it doesn't have fluoride in it. Apparently there's enough fluoride in our tap water, and I think when you get past the age of 11, you no longer need to take fluoride as a separate supplement or whatever they call it. This has no fluoride. Kids love it because it tastes like, well, it tastes minty, and it's I thought that was open, and it's green like pond slime, so they absolutely love it. And the other thing is that when you put it on your brush, instead of going down the brush, you just go across. You just need a garden pea size, so this lasts for absolutely ages. Because it's also high in aloe vera, imagine brushing your gums and your teeth with it every day, and the aloe vera penetrates the gums. It's brilliant to get rid of bleeding gums. I used to have that within literally a few days of using this. That stopped, and I've never had it since.
Okay.
Gingivitis, shrinking gums. What you're doing is feeding the gums with the aloe vera, all those 75 nutrients. It's just a brilliant product. I mean, I never ever thought 27 years ago that I would come into a business to earn a six-figure income and end up talking about tooth gel. But, you know, this is one of the reasons why we are so successful in this business, the quality of the products. So our aloe liquid soap, perfectly pH balanced for the skin. They call it a soap, but it's actually not really a soap. It's a cleanser. And you could, without water, you could actually put a little dollop on your hand, just a little tiny bit, and use it as a moisturizer. And it's perfectly pH balanced for the skin. It's got a no tears formula. So if it gets in children's eyes or my eyes, I don't cry. I also use this as a shaving balm as well. Again, it's a very high content of aloe vera. And if I'm going to shave and I wet shave with a razor blade, then, you know, I want something nice to go on my skin and protect my skin. And again, you're penetrating all the layers of the skin with the aloe vera, even as you're shaving. So it's brilliant for that as well. We've got another soap, which is a soap, and it's called the Avocado Face and Body Soap. This is luxury. It actually smells of avocado. There is so much foam and cleansing in this soap. And if you get in the shower and you use this to wash your whole body, you feel like you just had a treatment in a spa. I mean, this is just amazing. You've got to try this. I'm just going to mention our Evershield deodorant. It's not an antiperspirant. We're supposed to sweat, or in ladies' cases, they glow. But you know, what you don't want is this for the sweat to smell, and that's what this is for. There's no aluminium salts in this. So if you're wearing bright red t-shirts, you know, you don't get color fade under the arms, because that's what the aluminium salts do, which is what you get in everybody else's deodorants. And so this is a very safe deodorant stick. I can't take the top off, it's sealed, but there's a deodorant stick in there which you can wind up. And we've got a customer that buys 3 of these a year. That's how long they last. Absolutely brilliant, perfectly safe. And again, high content in aloe vera that you're rubbing under your armpits. The last place you want to put aluminium salts is under your armpits, because that's linked to your lymph nodes, which causes all sorts of problems. And just one more product before I hand back to Rosytha, and that is our hand cleanser, sanitizer. We have tried over the past couple of years going into supermarkets and stores where they have them at the door, and we've tried all the others. Nothing compares to this one as far as quality is concerned. The fact that it's not sticky, it's good for you, it's good for your skin, it doesn't dry the skin, you know, it's just a fantastic product. So we've got one in each car. We've got a small one that we put in our bags, and we never go anywhere without this. Even now, and I hope you are too, we still sanitize every time we go in and out somewhere. This is such a current product, and it's such a great product that you can recommend to people that you love and people that you know and care about. This is a great product. So with that, I'm going to hand back to Rosytha, and she's going to talk about something else. And
I'll talk about
speak to you in a minute.
I'm going to talk about the bee products, but since I saw you last, which isn't very long ago, I'm sad. And I'll tell you why I'm feeling sad. It's because we're nearly out of our honey. And we haven't got any more in this little stock room that we've got. Oh gosh, it's absolutely gorgeous, this honey. It's got propolis in it. It's got so much goodness in it. It's just absolutely incredible. I'm going to get my notes again. Here we go.
You ought to say why we're running out.
Yeah, we can't get it in Spain. No.
They make it in Spain, but for some reason they don't sell it in Spain.
In fact, it made me smile actually when I read the write-up about it, because I'm sort of boosting my brain cells a little bit here. But it's harvested in the quiet. And bear in mind, we live in the countryside, in the quiet Spanish countryside. This is where this is grown and harvested. And we can't have it at the moment. So we need to sort this out, don't we, Lena? Lena,
we do.
Spain, whether
we
you're
do.
number 1 or number 2, we've got to make you number 1 to help us to get this product here, because it's absolutely fantastic. It reminds me a little bit of Manuka honey, because I didn't like honey for a long
I love honey.
Yeah, I do now, but it hasn't got that sugary, grainy.
I haven't
feel.
tried this one yet.
Oh, Lena, you must.
Oh, you got
Well,
to.
when we drive over to, I'm going to bring contraband back. I hope you can
I'd to suggest that, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll bring a couple
Like
of
another
cases back
suitcase,
from the
bring
UK.
back full of honey.
Yeah, I'm sure we can get around it, Lena. I'm sure we can get around it. Anyway, yes, it's an absolutely fantastic product. Gives you so much energy, so much goodness in there. I've got to move on a bit because we're going to be running out of time otherwise.
I look forward to trying that.
Yeah, there's a picture of it empty, look, Lena. That's the evidence that we do use the products. Oh, it's delicious. It's obviously, use it instead of sugar. It's delicious on toast.
It's making my mouth water.
Oh, honestly, if you feel,
Put it on your cornflakes.
if you need a little boost of energy, you know, It's just perfect on anything.
Sprinkle on the top of muesli. It's lovely.
Spoonful, wouldn't
Even
you?
just on the spoon.
Yeah.
A
Wouldn't you
spoonful.
taste the spoonful? Hasn't
For a
Dad
sore
got
throat.
one? Oh, you
Gina,
are
sorry.
such a cheat. Gina, you are such a cheat. You really are. Anyway, back
Lovely.
Just reminded me, I've got to get some as well.
I've got mine too. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rosita.
I know. I know. I've just, that is literally.
They
our
won't
last
beat
bottle.
us. They won't beat us.
No.
We'll have some. Don't
We
worry.
will push and push. And push. I think it's just that, you know, it's the what you call licenses and things like that. They've got to sort out. That's all, you know. But there we go. That's our lovely honey. So enjoy, Gina. I will enjoy every.
I'll think
bit
of you
it.
tomorrow when I have it on the cereal.
You know, I'm just thinking, as we're all having a little smile here about this, isn't it fantastic that we're all different places, different sorts of people, and this is work.
I know. It's great, isn't it?
And we're having a laugh and a smile.
It's as hard as it gets,
And
guys.
we've got fantastic products, you know, it's just wonderful. And it's lovely to meet you all again.
Great to eat your work,
Likewise.
isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Another
Eat and drink.
very good bee product is pollen.
Mm.
If you know of anybody who suffers, Gina, do you suffer from?
I don't now.
Yeah,
I
well,
used to.
would you
I
like
used
to explain what it did for you then? Would you mind?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'd love to, because it was the bane of my life. Allergic rhinitis all through the year, from March till October. I had to take antihistamine, nasal spray, eye drops, and I still felt dreadful, and I was still sneezing and coughing, and it was just horrible. And then when I came into the business, the lady who brought me in, we were talking about hay fever. She said, I don't have it anymore. And I said, what do you mean you don't have it anymore? How can you not have it anymore? I thought, well, you've got it, that was it. And she said, well, no, I take the bee pollen and I take the gel. And she said, I don't have the symptoms anymore. So do you know what I did when I got home? Straight on, ordered some pollen, never stopped taking it. And I don't get symptoms. You know, it's been awful this year in the UK. The pollen count's been high all the time.
Nice, isn't it?
It's been very high, and it's the weather, I think. And I mean, I take quite a lot of people, but you can take as much as you like, really. I think quite. But I take about 5 a day, 5 or 6 a day at the moment. But in the winter, I just take 2, and that just sort of keeps me. But if I get a bit like I need a bit more energy, take one of them, because it's like wonderful stuff, and it's all natural, and it's just amazing. It really is, yeah. Definitely.
Legal speed.
I was going to say we used to call it legal speed.
Yes,
Because
definitely.
it does give you such an amazing boost of energy. Thank you, Gina. That's brilliant. That's much better than I could have explained.
I I'd forgotten that the the pollen counts have been so high, because I take the bee pollen every day anyway, and I hadn't noticed.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. You see, that's it.
brilliant.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's fantastic. Okay, another little is the royal jelly. Now, this is why the queen bee lives a lot longer than the worker bees. That's the secret of it, because she's fed, that's all she's fed is royal jelly. It's a nourishing fuel and it supports your health. Natural energy booster as well, again. And the other thing we found, we had a couple who we read somewhere that royal jelly was very good for anyone going through ladies going through a change of life and the mood swings and everything. And we'd read somewhere, I think it was in America, while we were in America, we were told that the royal jelly would help with that. And she tried it and she used it, and it certainly did help. The other thing, while I'm talking about that, something I do know, and it may surprise you, is the multi-maca. The multi-maca is fantastic for if you're going on the train. It's not just for what it's promoted for.
No.
And if any of you seen the company, when it was first launched quite a long time ago. The company brought out a video of what the multi-maca did, and we were in hysterics.
I'll put it into the academy tomorrow.
Oh dear, I think we're going to think about that one twice. But anyway, yes. So the royal jelly is a
I
fantastic.
didn't know that about the royal jelly. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah, and Anita might just need it, so I shall let her know.
Good.
I'll send it some anyway.
Yeah.
I know several people at work that need it actually.
Oh,
Tricky to bring into the conversation, was it? Look, you're being really awful today. Have some of this. That's probably not going to work.
It's either that or I shut them in the comms cabinet with the air conditioning, but
Kill or cure, you mean?
yeah.
Okay, right. This is last. No, it's not last but not least. There is another. I'll talk about the propolis tablets first. You may or may not know that propolis is a natural antibiotic. Bees actually line the hive with it, and it makes the inside of a hive as sterile as an operating theatre. And what happens when the hive's lined, any invader and insects or anything, they wrap the propolis around it, and it actually mummifies them. So they obviously the insects die that shouldn't be in the beehive, but it keeps them in the same condition as when they went in.
Wow.
So that says a lot about the propolis, doesn't it? I know it's not a very nice thing, but I mean that's nature, isn't it? That is what nature has. I mean, it's amazing, really. So yes, propolis, a natural antibiotic. Can't remember the last time I had a cough or a cold. I really cannot remember. No, and if ever we feel, I think particularly more so when we used to be out and about. I mean, the beauty of the business now, we've got a choice. We can either be out and about, or we can do everything online, or we can do some of each. You know, we can be so much more flexible and have much more time with doing the things with family and things like that, which is very precious. But we used to take the propolis if we felt ourselves, especially if we were been in a plane, we take propolis tablets and we take a boost. You know, we've taken up to 6 at a time, 3 times a day when we felt ourselves, you can tell when your body's fighting something off. And it's natural.
I use 2 a day of those every day to boost the immune system.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Very important.
Yeah. Well, last but not least, I'm going to just talk about this. It's not a tablet, so it's not a supplement, but it's our propolis. It's not a packaging. Do you like the new packaging?
Lovely, isn't
it?
Fantastic, isn't it? I love it. Slowly and surely we'll get to everything will have new packaging. And it's a very, very deep, concentrated moisturizer. Yay! I think mine's more orange than yours. Anyway. Yes.
It's probably got honey in it.
No, it's probably got
No, mine's very
You're
empty.
hoping.
more sunshine because we're in Spain, Gina. Sorry, I did have to get my own back about the honey, you know. No, anyway, the propolis cream, it's an amazing cream, fantastic for any dry skin conditions, very helpful to help with psoriasis and skin problems like that. But just even if you've got dry skin, use it all the time. Just have it at hand. It's absolutely fantastic. And because propolis is a natural antibiotic, if you cut yourself or you graze yourself or something, that's when to use it. Okay, Phil? Do you want to do that one?
Which one?
That one. Yeah.
No, you can do it. Yeah.
Oh, no, go on, you carry on.
All right.
I'm going to hand you back to Phil now. Thank you for the smiles.
Okay, just a few more products and then we'll finish. I'm going to talk about the sunscreen that we've got, which is at the moment, even in the UK, you've got a summer there. And it's been especially hot this year. At the moment here in Spain, we're talking 35, 36 degrees every day. There's not going to be any let up, at least for another month to 6 weeks with that. So of course we use this a lot, several times a day. And again, very high in aloe vera. You're moisturizing your skin. It's not just a sun lotion. Okay, it's a healthy moisturizing cream that has is it factor 30, I think, this one. And it's just a brilliant natural sunscreen that you can use on a regular basis. Very, very current, very popular. Our heat lotion. This is another one of our top 5 products. It's brilliant for aching joints. It's great for migraine headaches, backache, neck ache, muscular problems. It's great for sports injuries, and it's just a must product to have in the house for any sort of comfort. When you first put it on, it feels cold, and then it gets hot. It's got heating qualities in it. Again, very, very high in aloe vera. And because of the aloe vera, the aloe has the ability to penetrate all the layers of the skin and get right down to where the root of the problem is, which is the dermis. And some of the products out there on the marketplace, they only get hot on the surface. Okay, the beauty about this one is the heat is taken through the layers of the skin to where the problem is, and that's why it works much better than anything else out there in the marketplace, as far as instant relief for joint problems and muscular problems and sports injuries and things like that, even migraine headaches, like I said. Aloe vera jelly, this is pretty much the same as the raw gel on the inside of an aloe vera leaf. And again, I mean, this one's nearly empty, actually. We use it quite a lot. It's brilliant for cuts, burns, grazes, mozzie bites. If you're getting bitten by anything, bee stings. I remember we were driving along in the motorhome one day. I was driving along, the window was open. I wasn't going fast. I had my elbow out of the window like this. And a very unfriendly bee came along and perched on the end of my, while I was driving. I mean, we were doing probably about 50 or 60 miles an hour, and he perched on the end of my elbow and stung it and then flew off. Thank you very much. And it really started to sting. So I pulled over. Rosytha went to the bathroom, got this, put it on where the sting was, and it was already starting to swell. The swelling stopped immediately. It never swelled anymore. The sting went away literally within about 10 or 15 seconds. And all I could see was a little tiny pin prick, that's the one, where the sting was. And it was just like instant relief. I mean, that's how good aloe vera is. This is just pure aloe vera in a tube, cuts, burns, grazes, eczema, psoriasis. The eczema, psoriasis, if it's weepy, it needs to be sealed and stop weeping, you would use this. If it's dry and flaky, then you would use the propolis cream that Rosytha mentioned, the bee propolis, because that's moisturizing, and that's what you need if it's dry and flaky. So, I mean, there are some more products that we can show. Rosytha's I'm gonna hand back to Rosytha. She's gonna talk about the super greens, which is quite a recent product that we've got. And we'll just keep you now for just a few minutes, and then we're due to, we've got 5 minutes.
Okay, all right, okay. Oh, my watch is slow. Okay, I'll be very, very quick. Can you see this?
Yes, they can see us.
Okay.
Yep.
That's the super greens. Do you know what? We're like Lauren and Hardy, you two. You wouldn't know who they are, Lena. You wouldn't know who they are.
I do.
Everybody knows who they are.
Anyway, right, the super greens. Right, proper nutrition helps to keep our minds and our bodies sharp and strong. And the thing is, with nutrition, if you think about it, we all know what we should be eating, you know, to help boost our body in proper nutrition. But the problem is, where are our greens and our fruit and our vegetables grown? What's in the soil? If the soil's depleted, you are not going to get the nutrition from your greens and your vegetables and your fruits that you think you are. So this is where the super greens comes in. Or if you're too busy, maybe to prepare a meal. So the sachets, it's a bag full of sachets. You can add it to your favorite drink, which could, not alcoholic, I'm talking about something healthy, obviously, our aloe, which is perfect for that. And, you know, basically you're filling a gap in your nutrition that you probably don't realize that you have. Right, every pack is a combination of 20 fruits and vegetables, every stick. So that's how many fruits and vegetables you've got in there. And if you mix it with our aloe, it's absolutely super powerful. You really will notice the difference. It's fantastic, a fantastic product. That's just a little outline on that one. Then the other one, very quickly as well, is our argy, which I mentioned earlier on, which we always use with our freedom, or you know, you can put it in any drink that you want to mix it in. Again, it's sachets, and the argy is it's basically how we promote it is you need to fuel your life with argy. The primary ingredient is L-arginine, which is a powerful amino acid, which plays a big part in cardiovascular health, and also for optimal circulation and inner blood vessel health. So this is what the argy helps support massively. It's a fantastic product. It allows oxygen. And blood and nutrients to travel more efficiently through the body. So just find out a bit more. There's lots on the academy about information about those two. We haven't really got time for much more. I just want to go quickly back to a daily care, the shampoo and the conditioner, which is amazing. I just want to tell you a very quick little story. My eldest daughter, who was a sister in a hospital years ago before she had her children, while she had her children as well. She had beautiful dark hair, masses of it, and but she had hairline eczema, and she was very, very conscious of it. She tried everything, and it didn't make any difference. Within 2 weeks of using our aloe shampoo and conditioner, it sorted that problem out. So that's another reason why we came into the business. You know, I mean, there's just some fantastic stories. You know, I'm going to hand you back to Phil, and I just want to say thank you so much for joining us. I'm just absolutely, it just excites me that we're from all over the place and all different backgrounds, and we're all getting on, and we're all building businesses and enjoying life while we're doing it. So thank you so much for listening to me.
Mm-hmm. I think work is doing
Thank you.
something that you don't enjoy doing, and we, you know, so this is not work to us. And like I said, in our business, there's only really 3 things that we do. Is we talk about the products, which is, that's what you've seen us do now. So it's not difficult. Okay, it's not rocket science, and we keep it simple. I'm not technical when it comes to amino acids and all the stuff in the products. Okay, we talk about the opportunity, and again, we've got our global life choices groups that you can add people where they can find out everything they need to know about the income opportunities with this business, which has been our main source of income and given us the lifestyle for 27 years, and it's not going to stop. And then the third thing that we do is we support the teams that we build when we're introducing people who want to do what we're doing. And that's basically all we do in our business. I'm just going to finish on this little gem of a product here, which is our aloe lips. I always have one of these in my bag, or my man bag, that is, or my pockets. And again, it's like a first aid stick. It's very high in aloe vera. It's meant for the lips, but you can use it on cuts, burns, grazes, and when you get bitten by a mosquito or anything like that, you can just dab it on. Another important thing about it is if you get in a cold sore, you know, usually a day or 2 before, you can feel the cold sore come in, and you think, oh, blimey, I'm going down with a cold sore. And then sure enough, a day or 2 days later, there it is. Well, at that time, when you start to feel it come in, that's when you need to put plenty of this on a regular basis, and the cold sore will probably just go away. So it's a little first aid stick. It's it's great to put on the lips to moisturize the lips. You never know when a lady's going to come and want to give you a kiss for the guys. So just make sure your lips are constantly nice and moist and ready for that smacker. Okay, and it's just a great little product, and so it's one that we use all the time. Before we part company, I just want to mention Jeff and Jean sent a message to say if you could just mention that next week they're going to do something we haven't done before, and that's to showcase featuring aloe for the home and garden, and why one particular product is about to feature in a well-known magazine this month. Okay, so that's going to be a brilliant week next week, different to tonight, but all
Thank goodness they say.
all important. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we could be here for another hour or two. I mean, talking about all the products. We've got over 300 products in the range. Rosytha and I use literally every product we've talked about tonight.
Yeah, we do.
We use on a regular basis. Not everyone is daily. Some of them we just use now and again because we don't need to use them every day. But a lot of them, and many more, we use on a regular basis. And we will definitely come back from the UK in October with a couple of cases of honey. So we will do that. We'll smuggle them in somewhere.
Graham, what's your occupation? Where are you, Graham?
Customers
I
next slide.
do maintenance for 5 GP surgeries, so I'm kind of a state manager.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Lots
change.
of
Listen, I'm going to change the view now to gallery, so that if any you guys that have got your camera turned off, do you think you could put them on just so that we could take a screenshot, if you wouldn't mind?
Thank you.
And yeah, so listen, we've really enjoyed talking to you about our some of our most favourite products this evening. You know, we've got our DX4 brand new. You need to look this one up.
Oh, wow.
This is an amazing product.
Incredible.
That's the whole set of products in the box. We've got our C9. Rosytha and I do this, a 9-day cleansing program. As a result of doing the cleanse, I always lose about 6 kilo every time I do it. So I do it 2 or 3 times a year, you know, the lifestyle.
Just so they can eat again.
Just so I can eat again. We've got our collagen.
Oh, you've got the collagen in Spain.
Fantastic.
This is an amazing product.
I love it. Love it.
You could build a business
Let's get one out.
just by marketing that collagen. That
Oh, it's
collagen
incredible.
is probably the best collagen out there in the world.
It's brilliant.
And collagen is also good for guys. Did you know that it's not just about skincare?
It's about, it makes your body work properly, doesn't it?
It's your
That's why I
protein
take it, Tina.
structure. So yeah, fantastic. Is that just come into Spain, or did you contraband it from the UK?
I bought it in Abu Dhabi.
Okay. It's just I looked for it in Italy and it wasn't there yet, so it's not in Spain yet.
We've got it
or
in Spain.
Italy.
I mean, we all.
We've got it now because but this is one I got in Abu Dhabi. So
Yeah, no, we've
Right,
got it in
okay.
Spain. We've got it in
But
Spain.
you got them
You have you?
We haven't got honey, but we got collagen.
So we.
Anyway, guys, thanks for putting your camera on.
Photograph.
If we can take, give us a thumbs up, a big laugh, or anything you want to do, as long as it's not a V sign. And we're going to take a happy screenshot. So 1, 2, 3, here we go.
yay.
Yep, that took. Great. Listen, the reason we are in this business is because of the products. The reason we and you can make a substantial income just by working an hour a day in this business is because of the products. If we didn't have such a good product range, we have a saying, and that is that if you get the products in them or on them, the products will sell the products. We could harp on as much as you like about how good these products are, but until people try them, they don't understand. When they try them, they don't want to give it back or give it up. Okay, and you've got a happy customer. So your job is to get the products in them or on them. The products will sell the products. Okay, right, guys, we're going to wrap up there.
Have a great evening. The rest of the evening.
And you.
Enjoy the rest of the evening. It was lovely.
Hi, everybody.
meeting you, and
Lots of love.
we'll see you all again.
Have
Okay.
a good evening.
Next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.